Okay, let's talk about our digital work lives. There's this one question that keeps popping up, and it's more important than ever. What is an employee intranet? And maybe more importantly, does your business really need one to stay competitive? But before we dive in, let me ask you something. Just think about your typical workday for a second. You're juggling a million different apps, you're always searching for that one file, trying to get in touch with your team. Does your digital setup feel like it's actually working for you? Or, let's be honest, is it sometimes just making things worse? Yeah, I'm willing to bet some of these hit a little too close to home, right? We're just swimming in information but can't find that one document we desperately need. Our teams feel totally disconnected, especially now with so many people working remotely. We waste so much time just digging around for stuff. And oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the old school paper and email chains. Your inbox just becomes this black hole. All of this just creates these awful information silos where good ideas and collaboration just fizzle out. So, how do we fix this mess? How do we escape all this digital chaos? Well, that's what we're here to talk about. It brings us right to the employee intranet. The easiest way to wrap your head around it? Just think of it as the digital headquarters for your entire company. Okay, so what is it really? At its core, an intranet is a totally secure, private network. It's a digital space just for your team. It's the one central spot for everything, all your communication, your collaboration, and all the resources your people need to get their jobs done and, do amazing work. And I love this way of thinking about it. If your company was an app on your phone, the internet would be the home screen. It's that first place you land when you log in for the day. It's where you see the latest company news, book a meeting room, or work on a project. It's the single starting point for your entire digital day. So you're thinking, okay, how do I get one? You've basically got two options. You could try the whole do-it-yourself, in-house build, but spoiler alert, that usually takes a ton of time and money, and you need a pretty tech-savvy team. Or there's the much simpler route, a cloud solution. These are designed to be up and running in just a few days. They use templates that are already tested and ready to go, and you get a nice, predictable monthly price. All right, now we know what an intranet is. Let's get to the fun part, what it can actually do. Think of these as its superpowers, and superpower number one is its ability to unify communication, connecting every single employee no matter where they are. This is where it gets really cool. See, an intranet isn't just a one-way street for announcements. It sparks a real conversation. Yeah, you get your official news from the top, so everyone's in the loop, but, and this is key, it also lets your team connect with each other. You've got blogs, channels for back-and-forth chats, instant messaging for remote folks, even CEO blogs that make leadership feel way more approachable. Plus, you can easily get feedback with quick surveys and polls. And why does this matter so much? Get this, a whopping 80% of the global workforce is deskless. We're talking about your people on the retail floor, in the warehouse, out in the field. They're often the last to hear anything, but a good mobile-friendly intranet completely changes the game. It makes sure everyone, from the C-suite to the brand new hire, has the same access to information. Okay, superpower number two, streamlining your work. A great intranet is basically a chaos killer. It takes all that daily mess and brings in some much-needed clarity. It's all about making how we work better. You know that feeling, that soul-crushing search for that one document? This is the answer. Instead of having important stuff scattered everywhere in emails, on someone's personal drive, in who knows what folder, the intranet creates one central library, a single source of truth. It means your team can find what they need when they need it. No more sending out a search party. It also helps you automate all those annoying, tedious manual processes. Let's just take something simple, like an expense claim. Instead of printing forms and chasing down signatures, it's just click, click, done. You fill out a quick online form, it automatically goes to the right manager, and they approve it with a single click. It's so much faster, way more accurate, and you can track the whole thing. Plus, modern intranets are like the ultimate digital hub. They plug right into the tools you're already using every day, like Salesforce or Microsoft 365. And with single sign-on, your team gets access to everything in one place. Just think about that for a second. No more juggling 20 different tabs and trying to remember a million passwords. That is a huge productivity win. And finally, let's talk about what really matters, your people, the heart and soul of your company. Because beyond all the efficiency stuff, an intranet is an incredibly powerful tool for building a genuinely stronger company culture. And look, engagement isn't just some fluffy buzzword. It has a real, measurable impact on the bottom line. Research from Gallup is pretty clear on this. Companies with highly engaged teams are a mind-blowing 23% more profitable than their competitors. That is not a small number, and an intranet is a direct way to help you get there. So how does it do it? Well, it gives you a central place to bring your culture to life. You can celebrate wins with employee recognition programs. You can make sure new hires feel welcome with a great onboarding experience. You can share training materials, launch wellness programs, and just constantly remind everyone what your company is all about, your vision and your values. It really becomes the digital heartbeat of your organization.
Okay, so let's boil this all down. What's the big takeaway here?
It's actually pretty simple. An intranet makes you more efficient. It makes your people more engaged. And when you put those two things together, you become more profitable. They all feed into each other. It's that simple.
So that leaves us with one last thing to think about. As the way we work keeps changing, with more remote teams and a bigger need than ever to feel connected, is your workplace really built for what's next? An intranet isn't just another piece of software. It's the foundation for a company that's ready for the future, more connected, more efficient, and way more resilient.